Girl! I honestly feel like this is going to be like a Bachelor audition tape or something like that, or Love Island audition tape, and it's not that. But, you know what I mean, I do have to introduce myself as well. Hi, I'm Dion Anderson, and I live and reside in Canada. And to be specific as to the whereabouts where I actually originate from or live, I do live in Alberta, in Calgary, one of the major cities in Alberta, the biggest city in Alberta, but it's not the capital. So yeah, Calgary. And I am Canadian, was born in Canada. Obviously I am Black, and to be specific, my parents are from Jamaica. So yes, so I got a little bit of the island, island vibes, you know what I mean? And so yeah, and welcome to the channel. It looks like I have finally joined YouTube, and honestly, this has been 4 years, maybe 5 years in the making. I said that I was going to join YouTube and kind of just like put myself out there in a way of like becoming more viral, becoming an influencer, becoming a digital creator, becoming all of these things that I knew that I could accomplish for myself, especially when it came to like, being on screen. You know what I mean? I know that in nature, I am a very charismatic type of person. I am very outgoing. I am very outspoken. I feel like I put a different flair on a lot of things that, people may not see in different situations, whether that is, in fashions or reality TV. Because honey, if y'all know me, if y'all know me, all my friends know that I love and adore my reality TV. Okay, so you might be getting some reviews on here that will be reality TV driven, but you'll be seeing like a lot of things on here, you know what I mean? Just my take on certain opinions on anything that could be happening in the world, in my personal life. And I'm hoping that this channel is what helps me become further comfortable with certain kind of things in my life that eventually I'll share with you guys. And also it's for me to, push myself out there because, hey, Tyler Perry, hey, producers of Marvel, hey, producers of all these reality shows that I always watch, I'm here. You want me to be a cast member? You want me to be an actor? I'm here. Do you want me to produce some of these reality shows? Because honestly, I don't know what's going on with some of these reality shows these days. These producers need some help. I am here. I'm here. So you guys, make sure that you subscribe. You press that ring. Well, that bell, I should say. That ring. Press that bell so that you can always be notified that when I post a video that you'll be notified, so you can come on here and, check me out. But this is going to be just a cool space for a couple things, and I'm excited to see where it goes. Like I said before, this is kind of like 4, 5, 6 years in the making. I had wanted to do YouTube a couple years ago, okay? And you know what? I was dealing with a lot of stuff in life in terms of like, I wasn't really believing in myself. I didn't really find who I was as a person, and I was struggling to act out of fear, not realizing that honestly, on the other side of fear, God has placed the best things in life. I've said that so many times. And so I just never got around to actually like just doing the video. And then I thought, okay, I'm gonna do it beginning of 2020, because I was like, you know what? 2020 is my year, and I was like getting ready to like, just knock everything out of the water. I'm telling you, like I was gonna become the best version of myself in 2020. And obviously we all know what happened in 2020. A lot of situations, COVID, etc., Black Lives Matter movement and all these other things. But it was especially because of COVID, it like made, when the world stopped, I stopped too. My goals stopped too. And it would have been the perfect time as well to pick up right there, because everybody was sitting on their ass at home. Oh, I don't know if am I allowed to say ass on YouTube? Like, we're gonna find out. But but yeah, you know, I've been putting it off forever, and finally, you know what, I said to myself, I'm gonna do it this year. But I kept on procrastinating. And here we are. It is June. What's the date today? I think it's June. I want to say it might be June 12th. I want to say it might be June 12th or 13th. And here I am recording this video, and probably gonna post this video tomorrow. So if the 13th tomorrow, I'm gonna post it tomorrow. And so yeah, basically what this video is, you know, if I could title this video, it is, obviously it's my introduction video to YouTube, obviously. But if I could title this video, it probably would be Reimagining Your Goals 6 months after the new year has started, okay? So at the beginning of the year, I was, you know, I kind of was guns blazing a little bit, you know what I mean? I was like, I'm gonna get all these things done and everything. You know, I had all these timelines, all these goals, all these things that I was like, no, I can get everything done. And you really don't know what you don't know, right? You don't know that, like, there are these bumps in the road that come out of nowhere, unforeseen, kind of like you driving down the road. You going fast, you doing 70, you drive down the road, you doing 70 in a 50 zone parking ticket. Hopefully, YouTube, don't block my videos. I'm sorry if I'm swearing. Okay, I'll blooper those. And all of a sudden you come across a pothole and boom, it just like knocks your car off its, you know, off its rocker. And I feel like that happened in so many ways to me. Like, you know what I mean? A lot of times when I do make goals, I'm not gonna lie to you, and I'm really bad at the way how I make goals. I a lot of times do not think about the bumps in the road, right? It's great, you make a goal, you're like, hey, I'm gonna do that, and you start to make the plans to kind of get there. But in the planning, I never think about, okay, when this happens, like all of a sudden something happens that like throws a knife or a wrench in my path, in my plans. How will I learn to pivot around it, right? I often, I'm not gonna lie to you, that wrench gets thrown in my plans and I'm just like, okay, well, I guess the goal is done. I guess I can't accomplish it, or I guess I'll have to accomplish it another time. And I know how I am, honestly, in the last couple of years. I don't know what it has been, but I am the biggest procrastinator, hence why I'm doing this video 6 years late, kind of getting into YouTube. So you know how I am, pretty much a procrastinator, but I'm trying to get better at that now, and this is the first step. And so what it means to me, you know, reimagining my goals at this point, and what it can mean for you, to be honest with you, is like, don't put so much pressure on yourself. You know what I mean? Like, be kind to yourself. You know what I mean? That's what I'm learning within the last couple months, even the last couple years. Be kind to yourself. You know what I mean? Those moments when you like beat yourself up all the time because like you're not accomplishing something and you're not where you think you should be, etc., and the timeline is not matching up, and you're looking around at people and etc. in your friend group or in life, or the societal pressure of like what your age is and what you should be doing. At those times, you need to be kind to yourself. The world, everybody else, your job, the news, everything else is gonna tell you about yourself and make you feel pretty much like crap, right? But the only person who kind of has your back at the end of the night, above all your friends that you think have your back, which they do, but when you're in that bed alone, when you're in that situation alone, it is you. It is you, 100%. So go easy on yourself. Like be kind to yourself. Like be kind to yourself in those moments, but don't be too easy on yourself now. Be kind to yourself, like pump yourself up, but don't be like massaging the fact that like, oh, it's okay, you know, you'll get to it eventually. Like, don't be doing that, because, you know, your brain and how it functions, honestly, it deals with habits, right? And your brain honestly doesn't know a bad habit from a good habit, period. Studies have shown. So at the end of the day, if you continue to do something that is bad, that is not really good for you, if it's a habitual thing, your body will just continue to get up and do it because it knows no difference, right? You see the results happening. I mean, obviously, like if you eat bad, right? You eat bad food, and your habit, you created this habit of where now all of a sudden when you feel disappointed in life and you feel like, you know, saddened or, you know, whatever, which is, to be honest with you, this is touching on something that I've been kind of actually going through that I'm going to share with you guys. I've been noticing when I get frustrated with something or something's not going well in my life, I start to eat generally like bad. I'll go to the chips, I'll go to the fast food. And I mean, obviously this is all like studies have shown people do. That's why people gain weight. That's why people are obese. That's why people have, you know, weight issues. And I didn't really notice a lot of those things until finally I started to like really think about it. Like, wait a second, like I'm creating a habit for myself. My brain doesn't know any better. The only results of when I start to maybe realize it emotionally or whatever is when you start to look in the mirror and you're looking around, you're like, damn, like you just gained a whole bunch of weight. And like, why is that? And the reason is because you develop this habit that when you're disappointed, when you're saddened, when you feel stressed, etc., the first thing that you do is not figure out in that moment, okay, you know what? Let me put this stress down for a second, because you know what? It's too heavy to carry, and you know what? At the end of the day, I will figure it out. I just need my emotions to be in check before I start figuring it out. You don't do that. The first thing that you do though, is you'll go, you know what? I feel stressed. I need something to make me feel good. Something sugary, something fatty, something that is obviously not the best for my body. Let me get that right now, so then I can feel better and then tackle the issues I'm dealing with after. And honestly, it doesn't work that way. I find that I don't tackle the issues that I have going on that were stressing me or that were, you know, paining me or overloading me, you know? So, you know, this video is going off in a bit of a tangent, but, you know, honestly, to share with you guys, like, reimagining your goals 6 months after. Be kind to yourself. You know what I mean? Don't go easy on yourself, but be kind to yourself, right? And now back then, you didn't know what you didn't know. Now you do know, right? And so now I can actually make those goals. I'm not all of a sudden stopping them 6 months after, but I can actually look at those goals and be like, you know what? This is how we're gonna move through it. We're gonna get to that destination. We're gonna get to that finish line. We're gonna get to the goalpost. But now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna plan for all these other variables. And if something comes in the way, I'm gonna pivot around it so that I can get there, right? So, quick little video. I hope that helped you. I know it helped me. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought this was gonna be a lot more harder than I thought. I don't even know why I put so much pressure on myself, because if you know me, you know that I talk a lot anyways. I talk a lot. I'm usually good with the public speaking. I'm a geisha. I'm an entertainer. I'm very charismatic. I'm very extroverted. So to be honest with you, I don't know why this was scaring me. I almost thought that I needed to write a script because I was like, okay, the words are not gonna flow. But as you can see, the words are flowing. There's just no problem. Like, I guess I'm not new to this. I'm just true to this, right? So, you will be seeing much more of me. But you guys, honestly, also as well, follow me on all my socials. I'm gonna be posting more TikToks too as well, girl. You know, TikTok, honey, sometimes I just feel like, am I too old for TikTok? I really wish TikTok came out at the time when Instagram came out, because back then our brains were like sponges. Like, we were soaking up everything, and it was like, I can learn all these new things. Now you get a little bit older, I'm not trying to show my age, but you just kind of like, okay, well, I don't have time to get all of that. Like, But I'm gonna try to start using my TikTok, so follow me on there. It is Lord Dion on all socials, to be honest with you. My tagline or my username, etc., is Lord Dion. So follow me on Instagram, Lord Dion. Follow me on TikTok, Lord Dion. Follow me on Twitter, Lord Dion. And don't forget to like this video. Like it so that we can get somewhere, because we're trying to get into some acting roles. We're trying to become the next Kim Kardashian. I'm trying to put Calgary on the map. You know, Calgary, Alberta, this is where I live. Calgary, Alberta, in Canada, on the map for something else. I want to be a socialite. So, I mean, hey, like the video, subscribe, and leave a comment, and share with your friends, etc. Let them know that, you know, that black guy that we always see around and everything like that, Lord Dion, oh, baby. He's got a YouTube channel. I think you should probably check it out. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Bye. Girl, this video not shut off yet. See, and see, guess what? I'm still learning. Thanks for watching, you guys. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye.